Now, I don't know if this is...
And we're live, guys. We're live, and Street Hawk's talking to me with some bullshit as we're walking along, just as I'm going live. Oh, you've got to show that in front of the camera.
I honestly don't know if this is a gimmick watch. This is, it was only a couple of quid, but if it rains, that's the idea. And I think it could work. So I'm getting wet lenses, and I thought, well...
So Street Hawk has a Chinese umbrella for his mobile phone, and it might work. It might work for him. And we're here in Shipley today. We're just at the Teledyne factory. There is a protest march that is coming up here. They have been coming together for the last 15 or 30 minutes just down the road. And we'll go and catch up with them and then make our way back, listening to the beautiful, genocidal, hate-filled, inciting chants. And all morning it's been absolutely hammering it down. So both of us have got our waterproof stuff, either umbrellas or coats or whatever, and the sun has just come out. The sun has come out. But it's nowhere near as hot as it has been, as it was over the weekend and on Monday. It is now, there's a beautiful breeze, it's cool, it's sunny, it's very, very pleasant. It is typically what we like at the end of June. And as you know, Shipley is a motorbike sales town. There are various motorcycle outlets here, so you may see quite a few motorbikes. But of course, British people don't really like motorbikes. They like cars, so that they can swelter in the sun, pretending that they're driving when they're just stuck in traffic. Street Hawk is getting all of his stuff out of his bits and bots. And what is today's protest about? Well, at least part of it will be to do with the terrorist group Palestine Action. And that sounds like there might be something going on. It's not miles away, it's only about 5 minutes away. Nah, I got too many things jingling and jangling. Yeah, I'll probably drop something if I try to run.
I can't imagine though what they can go from that. I mean, what time is it? Must be coming up.
12:15.
Hopefully then.
So I got here early and I went down to the Teledyne factory and I ended up having a chat with a couple of coppers. One of them was chatty and one of them wasn't. The one that wasn't just stood there staring at me.
They don't know if we're one of them.
Street Hawk says they don't know if we're one of them, but I ended up telling them I'm not with them. And his attitude changed immediately. Once he knew I was a professional journalist. Yeah, all right, and then he got chatty. What were you about to say, Adam?
It's probably because the jacket looks a bit like one of the left wishes. That's what I think you might say.
What, my red jacket? Because I was wearing my red. Oh,
Maybe. Yeah, it could be. Why
could
would
be.
you say?
Could be. They should have known that I wasn't with the Palestine lot, considering I don't wear a mask.
Well, a lot of them don't. It's only certain places. It's one of them things, isn't it? They'll all be jittery because they're panicking in case it kicks off.
Who's they? The police?
Yeah. I mean, I think because it didn't kick off last time, but you just don't know if they've got plans. I mean, if they were going to break them, they'd have done it now. They'd have done it overnight. I'd have been back there. Not with all the police there.
Maybe Pat's down here and he arrested Shabnam. And they've all kicked off.
But then again, they have police there anyway. Why would you send an extra police car? They must have police vans up there. What would them?
They must have people there.
Yeah,
There's no guarantee that the police car going past was anything to do with what we're heading towards.
I'd imagine they've got enough police there to deal with stuff. We might see something on the way. Like the other day, I saw that night event.
So, who we got in the chat? We got Sandy. Good day, good day. It's really early morning over there. 7:20 for you. Denise. Wet and humid in Kent. It was wet and wet here. It wasn't humid because our temperatures have gone down by about 10 degrees. Sandy asks, is it stupidity Monday? What are you talking about, Willis? Are you saying I'm stupid? I've been called worse. Isn't it stupid, people protesting stuff that doesn't involve them? Maybe, says Sandy. So those traffic lights down there is where the start is. Somebody's just been to the BMW dealers. These are the BMW dealers. Vertu Motorrad. See, Motorrad seems to be German.
What's your channel?
Monday Media.
Yes. I knew it. I knew you. I was thinking. I thought you were Charlie
Veach.
Veach at first.
I'm not tall enough and I'm not
Apologies.
good looking enough.
And you've got left. Here, listen. I've seen you. Well done. Nice one.
There's a protest going on down there. It's about to come up here at 12:30.
All right. Okay.
So it's going to block this whole area off.
Right, Roger. Well done.
You thought I was Charlie Beach.
I don't know if this has gone live. I had it on Friday, so actually start. Yeah, I think
So, Street Hawk wasn't live. If you're watching on a PC, please bring both of us up. Street Hawk and myself. Put us in smaller windows so you can have half and half. And when we actually split up and look at different things, you'll be able to see both of it.
you know, most people watch me from a TV
And apparently most people watch it on TV, so you can't jump about on a TV unless you set it up on your PC and then beam it from your PC. So there's another option. You do have the option of picking and choosing which audio you listen to. You can either listen to me rabbiting on with a load of bullshit, or Street Hawk is often silent and just lets the protest do the talking.
We're not talking now, are we? You know, I'm not sure if I can hear them actually.
I can't hear them, but it is here. We are at the junction that it's meant to be starting from. I think it's just on the left though. I think they're meeting down a business park. We might actually be able to get there by going down there and turning right. But seeing as I don't know the area, I might just waste time by going wrong. See, this is beautiful traditional Yorkshire terrace housing, and a back road in between the terraces, cobbled stones, absolutely beautiful. This is, all of them seem to have had their pointing done. I don't know how new this lot looks. I haven't got a clue, but there's some features of it that make it look like it's not particularly new. And here we are. And there's Milo. And we have a police van. And another police van. And we don't have a police car with flashing lights on it. Did a police car come down here for something, or did it go past?
But it went that way.
Ah, so it wasn't that anything was happening with this lot, right?
Literally came up to here, nearly got itself into a crash at this junction, and went fucking flying that way.
Everything all right, Milo?
I'm knackered, to be honest,
Why is that?
because I didn't go to fucking bed last night 'cause it was too hot.
Well, that's not a very good idea.
No, it's not.
You want to get yourself one of those Dyson cool things.
Yeah, but unfortunately,
Just get a USB one, that's all.
That's what I have.
Yeah, it's
not
fine.
enough.
Yes, but you're a ginger. God doesn't like gingers.
God doesn't like gingers.
Because I've got some hair on my head.
You have,
God
but
just-
you've only
God
got a
just
little
fucking
thing
osmosis
bit.
it straight out of the smooth dome.
What's that big bald patch there?
Oh,
You can't see it, can you?
You can.
No, you can't see
You
it.
can go. Yeah.
it's a great afternoon for a protest march. The sun has come out. It's beautiful, yeah? And so what have we got? We've got a hell of a lot of ladies. Well, there's a surprise. A hell of a lot of white ladies. Old ladies. with white gilt. All flying the flag of somewhere that isn't a nation. And we got a guy there with a lot of grey hair and a grey beard, in a suit and a red tie, and he's carrying what looks like a plastic lump of shit. And we seem to have two police vans. This one's just moving, just for us. This one's moving, this one's not moving. That one I reckon is full. I don't know whether this one is with any police in the back or whether this one is something for grabbing people and arresting them. I haven't got a clue. I don't know anything about police vans. These ones here, the big one. Back in my day they used to be called a Black Mariah. Except they weren't black and they weren't white, they were dark blue. Never went in one. I haven't had a life really. So from what I can tell, there is between 33 and 35 here, of which at least 25 are ladies. The ladies of the Bradford streets. So this was organised by Bradford PSC, Bradford Palestine Solidarity Collective. And so far it's not very successful. I wonder if the police will force them to walk along the actual pavement and not allow them to disrupt the traffic. Disrupt the roads. That's what I would do. There's so few of them. They could walk along the pavement, nice and quietly. So I get the feeling most of them are, or a lot of them might well be parking up in Wick's car park. Oh, this is the lady that went mad the other day. Street Hawk's friend. Oh, I just have to tell Street Hawk that. Street Hawk, the mad lady from...
Come out warm.
The mad lady from, where did you go the other day? Castleford.
Oh yeah.
She's just arrived.
Which one? The old man there.
The one with the white, long white dress and the
The one who fancies
bobbly. The one who fancies you, that wants to put a big sex toy
Okay.
up your bottom.
Oh, I'm going to be in problem. I'll have problems today at Milo. Did you see that?
I've not even posted that set yet. I've not even posted that set yet. Because I had the fucking computer dial.
Oh, well, we're going to have apparently that lady.
Where is she?
So I wonder if she's brought her sex toys to stick up Street Hawk's bottom. The lodger, do any of these F-wits work, or are they benefit ponces? Well, some of them are students, a lot of them are OAPs, some of them will be ladies of wifely and homely leisure without anything to do. Some of them will be paid by globalist or leftist organisations, and some of them will just be ideological. And then there's this really big fat guy in black. He's got a camera. He is a very, very lefty journalist. He accused me of being far right when we were at Leeds City Council, when we were covering a petition that was being put forward. But all of them accuse all of us of being far right merely because we promote their cause on YouTube by videoing them. That, what I might do later on, that pub there, the Junction, I might have to go in later on. I might just, especially if they've got something to eat, because it's an absolutely beautiful building. It comes out, it's in a V, in the same way that the roads are, and just outside it, it's got an old British Telecom red phone box. Of course, there's no phone in it. It's been put there for posterity, or it has been maintained there for posterity. But that pub just looks like a glorious standard British pub that I remember from my youth. Anyhow, let's return to this very small group. This very small group who is going to do something. And we don't know what, really. They're going to walk up the road and chant stuff and shout. And I'm hoping that the police will stop them from walking on the road and will force them onto the pavement, because there's so few of them. They don't need to be in the road, causing trouble for all of the cars. For everybody that needs to get out and about and do their shit. Oh, Will Freeman's in the house. William, hello. See what else? Sandy talking her usual bull, which is what we love from Sandy. Ruby, hello, Rue. Do you think that when you turn up at these protest things and they kick off about you filming, do you think they're secretly happy you're there for the drama, etc.? I don't know. I don't know if they like the drama, but they certainly don't act as if they like the drama. They just want to disrupt everybody and have everybody wanting them to be there, and everybody that goes past, they want them to all be clapping them and telling them how virtuous they are, and beeping their horns in solidarity. And unfortunately, that doesn't happen for them too often. So they get a bit emotional. Sandy says I don't read chat often while streaming, but I might see it. I did see it, and I just answered it. The lodger says, they're all on index-linked pensions, living in twee villages and twee homes. Of course, some are paid. Yeah, I've no idea. I really don't know. The conspiracy is they're all being paid by some far-left globalist, WEF, communist load of shit. Roger, buy me a pint. Lovely, thank you very much. The dollar button's down below. Wicks should boot them out of their car park. Well, that is the point, isn't it? This is private land, and they would have the right to go, oi, piss off. But Wicks actually might support them. I don't know. They might support them. They might be happy with this. Sandy says, what bull, you rusty old git. Go on, go have a pint. Not one of those terrorist supporters flies a Union flag. Disgraceful. It is disgraceful. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get Adam to hold my stick and point it at my back.
Did you hear that?
Yeah,
Sexual.
Hold my stick, point it at my back, and show people what I've got on my back.
Sabin thinks he's part of them. He thinks he's been a counter-protester, but a lot of people, I think he's one of them.
So that's my George cross on the back of my jacket.
That's been done badly.
Oh,
And he says it's been done badly. I did it on purpose in this way. Oh, I've got my cables all discombobulated now though. Here we go, I'd have to plug it in all over again. You might see some shaky from my pole. Right, that's working. I've got my juice flowing. For now. I'm full of innuendo today. I don't know what's going on. I must have slept quite well. Maybe it was the 3 pints and the massive burger that I had yesterday at Wetherspoons last night. I went to a local Reform Party monthly meeting yesterday. Then I rang my lad after it finished. I said, what food have I got then? What food is there? He goes, there's some bolognese, but he's eaten all of the spaghetti. I said, oh well, sod that, I'm off to the pub. I'm off to Spoons to get a burger and another beer. So it was a very pleasant evening. Sandy's off, she's really got work to do. Proper work. The lodger says they will disrupt the wrong people and then they will find out what happens. Fuck around, find out. It always happens. Always happens. See you, Sandy. Big kisses. Man with a flying camera. What do they want to achieve with all this standing about with flags? That's the $1 million question. We know what they want to achieve. We know exactly what they want to achieve. What they want to achieve is the annihilation of Israel, the removal of Israel of being a nation, and the genocide of all the Israelis, including all the Arab Palestinians, Bedouins, Christians, etc., who are Israelis. All 9.5 million people, they want them genocided or ethnically cleansed. And we know that they like genocide and ethnic cleansing on the basis of chants like end the occupation, from the river to the sea, and there's another one that they shout at people in the street: we don't want no Zionists here. That's an ethnic cleansing that they want from the streets of Britain. From the streets of Britain, they do not want anybody who does not support them. They want to get rid of them. So it's a good question, that man with flying camera. They want to annihilate another country. Adrian, hello, hello, hello. Right. It looks like they're about to go. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Everything's going mad because I just plugged in. There we go. Hopefully that's better for you. I was just plugging in my my juice. Actually, I don't know if it's worked though. And hopefully I have hopefully I also have a good signal. My router should be working pretty well today. There aren't that many people around that will ruin it. Looks like we're on the way, and the police are going to take them. I think they should force them onto the path. So they are on the path at the moment. I think they've been told, stay on the path, stay on the path. I got to say the Pro-Palestine Solidarity campaign is very weak. It seems to be exceptionally weak. And here's the Black Mariah causing trouble, going up the road the wrong bloody way. So the policeman has blocked it all off. It's all blocked and they're allowed to walk in the road. And I tell you what, they're at a fair clear. Maybe they have to get back to the kids from school for 3 o'clock, so they've got to get this done and over with really quickly. So, that was the first genocide chant.
We are the people. We won't be silent. Stop bombing Gaza now, 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 now. Whoa! We are the people. We won't be silent.
Beautiful dog. So this says, oh, the dog's got off its lead. dog slipped it, which I think is pretty funny. That was pretty funny. Huh? No, but only because it's wearing a muzzle. Adrian, when will they put an end to this nonsense? Well, they've said they will never do it. They will never put an end to this nonsense while Israel exists. As I said earlier, they're after a genocide. They're after annihilation. They are after annihilation of a nation. And the police are forcing them along at a clip. So I think what this showed is you can be a steward on one of these marches, but even the dogs will go after you. And she's got a little sign there. We are all Palestine action. Not for long. Not for long.
Shut another factory down. Shut another factory down. Shut another factory down. Palestine. Palestine.
So what's very clear?
Palestine will be free.
They don't like Teledyne.
Palestine will live
They
forever.
don't like Elbit.
We want justice.
They don't like
Say how. Stop arming
Israel.
We want justice, you say
They don't want and don't like Britain.
Stop arming Israel now.
It's very unclear why they're here.
Stop arming Israel now.
Stop arming Israel.
If I hated my country this much, that I thought that the flag of the country was far right, fascist, racist, if I hated my country that much, I would be doing everything that I could to get out of it.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
Or maybe it's just virtue signalling because they know they have got the easiest life possible here.
In our millions, in our billions.
We are all Palestinians.
In our millions, in our billions.
We are all Palestinians.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
They don't smile much, do they? They don't smile much, these people. There's some... Well, doesn't mean you can't be happy while protesting. And what you don't see are any particularly fantastic lookers, either men or women. It's the typical set of people that feel that life has done them bad, that are always doing this sort of stuff.
We are the people. We won't be silenced.
I wish I could just sit on the back of this Copland's bumper and get a lift along. That's the first one that has given them any kind of support. says, not happy, they get a buzz from hate.
Terrorist state! Terrorist state! Free Palestine!
Adrian wants Trump to turn Gaza into a golf club.
We won't be silent!
Sterling, anyone attending the Bob Dylan concert in Manchester on Saturday?
We won't be silent!
Is that where there is a Bob Dylan concert? Who knows? Hello, ladies. Hello. Hello. No Hamas weapons from Iran now.
Palestine.
Did you get me well? Pardon? Sex offender? What kind of shit is that? Shouting at me, sex offender. She just said, your mate who wants to stick a sex toy up your arse,
Yeah.
just shouted at me calling me a sex offender.
It's the only thing they can do, innit?
Apparently I'm a sex offender, guys. One of them just shouted that at me. Oh. Happy chappy. He just put his window up. He'd prefer to be hot than to speak to me. And this is the lady who decided to tell Street Hawk she was going to shove a rather large sex toy up his backside at Castleford. Yeah. And she likes accusing other people of being sex offenders when she's never seen them before in her life. Cheers, Adrian. Catch you on the next one.
We are the people. We won't be silent. Stop bombing Gaza now, 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 now. We are the people. We won't be silent. Stop bombing Gaza
Who are you filming for then?
For me?
Yeah.
For YouTube.
Pardon?
For YouTube.
But for who?
For me.
Yeah, which group are you part of?
YouTube.
No, you're not part of YouTube.
Okay.
Right. You're employed
yeah,
by
then-
YouTube.
Well, they pay me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Under what? But under what? You're not recording me now, are you?
Yes.
So-
I am recording everything, and you came up to me and started talking to me. So
Okay, I
yes,
just want to know what group you're part of.
I
Like,
am
why are you
part of the
recording it?
YouTube group of YouTubers.
Uh-huh. And what's the purpose of your recording?
You're doing a political rally on the streets of Britain, causing disruption for others, and you have a political message to give.
I think we
So,
have a
which is-
humanitarian
message to give,
it's
which is
it's
stop
whatever.
bombing Gaza.
It's whatever. You have a message to give, and I provide you with the opportunity to make sure that your
Well,
message
we
gets
can make
out.
our own message. This is our message to say
Well,
actually killing people is not good.
And
anyway, I don't give
and you have the
permission to
right.
use me.
You have the
I
right.
don't give you permission
I
to
don't
use
care whether you give me permission. You come up to me knowing that I was recording,
Well, I'm
and you're
asking
in
who are
public.
you
You have
recording
no right to privacy in public, especially not when you're doing a political protest.
for? It's a humanitarian protest.
It's a political protest. You can label it how you like. I'm going to come up to somebody that is doing stuff on the internet, and I'm going to talk to them, and then I'm going to say, I don't give you permission to use my face. You're not allowed to do this. Oh, they've let some people out. Everybody's annoyed. What do you think of this, guys? What do you think of this?
Stopping us working.
Exactly. Disrupting business, disrupting everything.
All the way down. People can't get anything. The traffic lights as it is. People can't shop.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, there's so few of them, they could have been forced onto the pavement.
This has happened about 5 or 6 times.
Yeah,
We should be claiming against them.
yeah.
Got all these people queued up here. They're queued back to Shipley. Look at that one.
Well, some of them have tried to go past, and the police have had to stop them going past, and it's like, nah.
They need to be on the
People have
pavement.
got shit to do. People have got shit to do.
Can't get here. Get them onto the pavements.
There's not that many of them. They should be on the pavement. I don't like the police to have put them on the pavement.
Well, it's happened about 5 or 6
They'll be
times.
out of your way in about 5 minutes.
They're on somebody else's way then.
Well, they're off down to Teledyne, so they'll be right down. They'll be right down there.
Yeah, we know where they're going.
Later. So we get some of the words. Ooh, that is very nice. Very nice indeed. I think that's a Lambretta. Lambretta? A what?
It's a copy of
A copy of a Lambretta.
It's got a modern engine in it, so you don't have to push it anywhere.
Fantastic.
I've pushed it more than I've ridden it. I'm getting old now. So.
It's a beauty. I love it. Better looking than my Vespa, I'll give it that.
I've got a PK50 as well.
Yeah? That's stunning. Have a good day. They'll be out of your way soon, once we get them off this road. Just a few 100 yards. Police! They'll be out of the way in a few minutes. Poor lady has to get to a funeral. Has to get to a funeral, and this lot are fucking it up. The lady directly behind has to get to a funeral. She's very, very upset.
I know.
She knows she's upset.
Shall I stand in front of the cars? I'll do it.
No, you shouldn't.
Why? You might rather be a mess.
So Street Hawk is looking to help the old lady that needs to get to a funeral. And I think he's going to get himself in some trouble because he's going to rush off, stop the traffic, and then the police won't let her go past, and everybody.
Why they can't stand on the path for 30 seconds? No idea.
No idea. No idea.
I can't understand it.
They don't give a shit.
I said, can't you do it? No, we're not. They claim to be that way because it's going to.
Get them to go and park themselves in St John's Court for a second. Well, we're right here. It's 100 metres away. We're 100 metres away. This cop says he can't put these people in danger, and yet there are cars coming along this side of the road, putting the idiots in danger. If that is his argument. When there are vehicles coming along this side, that's not putting them in danger, but if somebody was to come along after the lights further up, which are roadworks lights, after the lights have changed further up, and there are no vehicles coming down, there is no reason why that lady couldn't have gone past. Just 100 metres, then they're turning off. 100 metres, that's it. The police aren't listening. But they're just coming to the turning here. And nobody will be in front of you, so you will have a completely clear road. The guy's on his scooter, walking it through along the pavement. Thing is, he's going to get caught with them all coming across. Problem is, you can't push a car along the pavement, but you can push a scooter. Oh, he's stopped at the wrong place. So they're now heading down to Teledyne, and you can go now, everybody.
Good luck. Hope you make it.
That was the poor lady's best friend's funeral. She's probably just missed it, she thinks. And they could have helped, but they decided not to. As Sandy says, what? She doesn't want media coverage? First problem solved. Public space! I have an idea, where's Burger? Sterling says the normal people are not very pleased, are they? How do they ignore a person screaming for help? Well, they just ignore them. And Sandy's angry now. My police are right bloody cunts. The bad kind. Is that a Corbyn lookalike to the rear? Oh, he's just an old white gilt twat as well. Commie twat, cunt face, bitchy little fuckhead. He can't stand our country. Wants to annihilate it. So, Tool Station and Howden's. Development Engineering Services, Wolseley and Plum Parts. And we're here at Teledyne. Not exactly big and vociferous, is it? This lady has a Palestine action thing, and she's known. Now she wants to hide her face. Teledyne makes parts for F-35 fighter jets and sells them to Israel, killing 17,000 plus kids. Imagine, Teledyne has blood on its hands.
Teledyne has got to fall, brick by brick, wall by wall. Teledyne has got to fall, brick by brick, wall by wall. Teledyne has got to fall.
Let's see what else is here. Who are the terrorists? Those who make, sell, use arms, e.g. Teledyne. Stop arming Israel. Protest is not terrorism unless they do terrorist activities. Genocide is the crime. And we got more people here. They couldn't be asked to walk alongside the whiteys, so they turn up at the end. They turn up at the end.
Make us proud.
Election make us proud.
Shut another factory down.
Shut another factory down.
Election make us proud.
Election make us proud.
Shut another factory down.
Shut another factory down.
Election make us proud.
Election make us proud.
Shut another factory down.
Shut another factory down.
Shut another factory down.
Shut another factory down.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
The legs are given out. And they've gone quiet.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the sea to the river. From the sea to the river. Free, free. Free, free. Brick by brick. Wall by wall.
Oh, be scared, everybody. Be scared, be scared. It's the ladies. I think they're ladies. They're dressed like ladies. But there's no guessing that they're ladies.
You can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Teledyne, you can't hide.
We charge you with
Well, it's actually very, very
Teledyne,
quiet.
Teledyne, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Teledyne,
Which
Teledyne, you
is what you
can't
expect
hide.
with
We charge you with
a
genocide.
bunch of white
Teledyne,
old age
shame,
pensioners.
shame. All the crimes are in your name. Teledyne, shame, shame. All the crimes are in your name. Teledyne, shame, shame.
The
All the
executionists
crimes
have
are in your
arrived.
name.
Sterling.
Teledyne, shame, shame. All the crimes are in your name.
So the journalist is telling them what to do. really good. Well, if you put the ones at the front on their knees, it could look like an execution by ISIS. That'd be really good. If everybody holding the red banners was to sit down on their knees, and then behind them they have the burqa clad executioners. That'd be really funny. Oh, she is.
Just a few words from me, I'm afraid. My name's Rob Hoodman, I'm one of the officers.
This is Rob. Rob tried to take a surreptitious picture of me earlier. I don't know why he did it surreptitiously.
Okay, who told you it was my birthday? So I'm Rob Hoodman, I'm from Brethren Friends of Palestine. First of all, a huge thanks to everybody here for turning out in such numbers, that's brilliant. And also for the discipline of staying on the pavement since you reached Acorn Park. The reason for this is that Teledyne sought, at great expense to themselves, an injunction, which means that if we march in the road and in any way obstruct any traffic going in and out of Teledyne, then we'll be in contempt of court, and that's an imprisonable offence. So we're just leaving it. So we're just leaving it to the police to blockade instead, and they very kindly agreed to do that.
It's actually quite funny.
Teledyne, as you know, continues to supply arms to the Israeli occupation force, which are being used in Gaza, and also increasingly in the West Bank. The government, which has begun to make some complaint about the behaviour of the Israelis after 19 months of genocide, or 20 months of genocide, has revoked a couple of arms licenses, but not the ones that Teledyne exercise. It really is outrageous. Hypocrisy. Wes Streeting, attacking Bob Villan yesterday, said, oh, what about the villages that the settlers are burning down in the West Bank, and what about what's going on in Gaza? Well, what about it? And what are you doing about it? Keir Starmer, David Lammy, Wes Streeting and the rest of them. The answer is nothing. So that's why we're here. That's why we're here, to keep up the pressure, and we're going to carry on carrying on until Palestine is free. So thank you very much.
And there you have it. Until Palestine is free. And what do they mean by that? They mean the extinction of Israel and the annihilation of all the people of Israel. Genocide and ethnic cleansing.
Teledyne isn't welcome here. Say it clear, Teledyne isn't welcome here.
They are very clever with their words.
Say it clear.
Very clever with their words.
Say it clear.
And I do like to clarify things for people on my channel as to what they actually mean.
Brick by brick, wall by wall, Teledyne has got to fall. Brick by brick, Teledyne has got to fall. Brick by brick, wall by wall, Teledyne has got to fall. Brick by brick, wall by wall, Teledyne has got to fall.
Drummer is rather feeble, you're right about that.
Teledyne, you can't hide. We charge you with genocide. Teledyne,
But he is looking
you
good.
can't hide.
He's looking very good.
Teledyne, you can't hide. We charge you with genocide. Your prophets are covered in Palestinian blood. Your prophets are covered in Palestinian blood. Your prophets are covered
very
Palestinian
nice
blood.
one. He's got his
Your
white
prophets are covered
calf
in Palestinian
socks on.
blood. Your
Hold up.
prophets are covered in Palestinian
Got his
blood.
fat
Your
legs
prophets
sticking out
are
his
covered in Palestinian
shorts.
blood. Your
And it is
prophets
very
are
feeble.
covered in Palestinian blood. Your prophets are covered in Palestinian blood. Palestinian blood. Just going to ask Nabila to read a
This is what
poem for
happens
us.
when you get a bunch of old
Thank you.
white people thinking that they're doing something.
Right.
They have
Assalamu
got
alaikum, guys.
some kind
Hi
of
everyone. I
purpose to their life.
just wanted to say as well that I know I keep reading these poems, but they're actually in a book now. So thank you. You can get it on Amazon, and it is called "No Peace, Dove on the Olive Tree." So if you'd like a QR code, you have to come and find it. I'll give it to you later. But anyway, this is one of the poems from that book. Okay. Israel has silenced their voices, but they have only made us louder. They have built a 30-foot-high apartheid wall, but only made us stand tall. They murder the press, drag their names through the mud, but we still hear their stories because they write them in blood. They murder the babies who have never even been kissed. The test of this loss strengthens their determination to exist. The Palestinians have an unbelievable, unwavering faith, another level of belief. With no doubts, they thank and praise and thank Allah in their deepest, darkest grief. And the Zionists continue to murder the medics.
I haven't
so the
aimed at
injured
the
have
building
no help to
whatsoever.
heal. They show
I haven't
the
aimed
world
towards
their
the building at all.
cold-blooded
I aimed towards
brutality
you.
is sickening and unreal. Now Human Rights Watch, Doctors Without Borders, Amnesty International have proof all recorded of crimes against humanity of the evilest degree, all because the Palestinian people want to be free. They have systematically bombed hospitals.
You'd better
and
delete that
schools,
then, hadn't you?
disregarded international law.
I think you should
broken
delete it,
every
officer.
rule and proved every ruler
You should
a
make sure of
fool.
that.
We thought the world would have to
Just
help
winding
when
you up.
Palestine would call, but kings, prime ministers and presidents have shown they've got no balls. They talk the talk, shake their heads and say there's nothing they can do.
So we got
But
1,
how
2, 3,
deadly is
4,
their
5,
silence and
6,
their disregard
7,
for what is
8,
true. They can't shed a tear
9,
when tear gas
10,
bombs fall from the
10
sky.
visible
White phosphorus burns
officers of the
Israel
peace.
to stop their medical supply. And
Oh,
leaders
the
of
wind is
world
out.
just watch and all their cries
Oh,
are
the
wrong.
terrorist
They
flags
send
fly,
military
fly,
help, but
fly.
it's their silence that hurts us more. Their silence louder than an orphan child screaming why. Their silence
Sterling,
louder
the most
than the bombs that
pathetic
fall from
drummer
the
ever.
sky. They have forced them to live in poverty.
says
while
boycott
settlers take
Amazon.
their beautiful
Yes.
homes, change the names
Sandy,
of their
maybe
towns,
terrorists
cities,
shouldn't
roads,
use children
creating
as human
Jewish-only
shields.
zones, stolen
Maybe they
their
shouldn't
orange
bomb
date
young
and
people at
olive
a
trees,
concert.
their homes that
I have zero
burn
empathy
hills.
for them.
They have
I'm
taken
too
their
old to
human
listen to
rights
this
away.
shite.
But we
Dispute
see what they
again.
do, and we know how to pray, and we know how
You'll
to
be back in
protest,
5
and we
minutes,
know how
Sandy.
to
We
boycott,
know
and
that.
we know how to demonstrate.
We
and
know
we're not
that.
going to stop. We're just going to escalate because we know what we permit, we promote. So crooked politicians won't get our vote. Those who don't ask for a ceasefire, how crazy is that? Turn away while children starve and just watch their wallets getting fat. That's why Israel denied, oppressed, silenced, suppressed, tortured, imprisoned. They have stolen and lied. Then in self-pity cried, feel sorry for us, we have to
Now, the
defend.
interesting thing of what happened
You
at
need
Castleford
to defend
was
if your
it was
bloody
all
racist,
over.
murdering occupation came to an end. They have proven
It was all
their
over,
trigger
and then-
happy and crazy.
Then they
Soldiers are
decided
sending
to
their
attack
crime-killing babies.
Street Hawk and use now
Stones
Yorkshire
tried
at
to
Castleford
resist.
once it was
They called
over.
them terrorists. Then they put those kids for years in prison.
That's how it happened in Castleford, wasn't it?
And those bastards who are like
The whole thing was pretty much
suffocating
over.
cops.
Oh no,
And then-
it was quiet until I was
Little
5.
boys bleeding
Then
out who just
Michael
went out to
turns
get
up,
water.
gets out York.
Pregnant woman
And
protected
10 minutes later, the ones from didn't know us, kissing the
We
kids
hear
off
you,
and
Palestine,
started
and we
going
stand
to them.
beside
Now,
you,
instead of them
Palestine, and we
saying,
promise
oh, we know
one
who they
day
are,
you will see
to the
justice for
party that sorted everything out, they sacrificed them. Horrible to say, but they're not kind people. If they were kind, they'd have just turned around.
It was hilarious to see.
Yeah,
It
no.
was really good.
What
It
was
seems
it?
good.
Was it
Good
them?
coverage. Good coverage.
For them, it was. Look at them at the back, glaring at the soccer. They won't they made a disabled company like soccer points. Remember all these people now talking about that disabled woman? And then that's how sick they are.
So Adam is talking about the people at this end here glaring at him, us, and he's going, Sodom. They made a little old disabled woman who was on the way to a funeral and probably missed her best friend's funeral. They had her in tears, screaming, very, very anxious.
Have your attention again. I was very remiss of
And
me
this
to
is the
forget to mention all the different
lack
places
of
that
giving
people
a shit
come from
that these
to be
people
here
have.
today. And I'm just going to
That's
mention
the
a few, and I'm
interesting
sure it's
thing
not
about
exhaustive. But there are
protests.
people here from Sheffield,
In this
from
way,
Wakefield, from
the
Leeds,
interesting thing about protests
from
in this
Bentham,
sort of
which I
way
believe
is
the
that
other side of Settle, the Three Peaks.
part of the
from
tradition
Willesden,
of
from
Britain,
Howard,
part of
and
the
of course,
culture
from
of
Bradford
England,
and Saltaire
Scotland, Northern Ireland and Wales,
and Hebden
is that
Bridge.
you-
How could I forget?
you don't disrespect other people by just getting in their way.
One other thing very quickly.
You just don't
Our
do
next
it.
march, organised by Bradford Friends of Palestine, is going to be in Keighley.
And
on
these
the
people have
19th
lost
of
those
July. So
values.
all those from
They don't
Keighley or the
have
near
those
neighbouring
values.
areas, but everybody else as well.
They
very
believe
welcome.
that their
19th of
right
July,
to
assembling at 1
freedom
o'clock
of
in a lovely
assembly
park,
and the
and then
ability
marching
to
around the town.
protest
Thanks again to everybody. You've been
overrides
fantastic.
the values and the culture and the
Free,
respect
free.
of British people.
Shut down!
They've lost the
Shut
respect,
down!
they've lost the culture, they've lost the traditions. They're
down.
just lost.
Free, free!
They are lost from our
Shut
society.
down.
They're
Free,
lost
free.
from
Shut
any
down!
Western good. I can't think of any other adjectives that you could put to a society that would actually describe how helpful British people are to each other traditionally, all the way through growing up. The idea of getting in the way of other people and causing them distress and anxiety because you want to do something to others, or you want to do something and don't give a shit about others. That leads to your father giving you a clip round the bloody ear. And what we've lost is fathers. Absolutely lost them from our society. And it was this generation and this type of people that actually killed it all. The caring secularist humanists. Everybody is worthy, everybody is equal, everybody deserves a chance. Bring them to our country, open borders, bring them in. Bring them in and we can save them. It doesn't matter what culture they came from, it doesn't matter what type of ideas they've got and the things that they do. It doesn't matter if they play with little children and groom them and rape them. It doesn't matter if they slice people's heads off. It doesn't matter if they turn up at a children's party and slice the kids up. We can save these people. That's the problem with open borders. That's the problem with this globalist society of just, oh, I'm so empathetic that everybody is lovely. So empathetic. They don't understand. They don't have a clue what kind of danger they are putting themselves and us in. And they will be the first ones on the chopping block. Once the people that they are allied with actually take over our country, just like what happened in Iran. All the leftists who helped the Khomeini regime or the Ayatollah regime come in, they were all annihilated. First thing that happened, the useful idiots were got rid of. Sterling says, but Amazon provides a free copy of Mein Kampf with that book. With which book? That's not a clever thing to say, Sterling. I was just totally uncontextual. Was it the book of the poems that the lady was reading from? And you get a free copy of Mein Kampf if you order it from Amazon.de. And here they are. They had to have somebody turning up with a car so that all of their equipment didn't have to be walked all the way back. No idea. But the time for LARPing is over. They can all get back to their humdrum lives now. Ask Milo what else he's got on today. Here's the horrible woman who accuses me of being a sex offender, apparently. Is that libel or is it slander? Adam, is libel or slander a criminal offence or a civil one?
Say that again.
Libel and slander, is it civil or criminal? Ah, that's a shame.
I mean, it could be criminal, I guess, if it's serious. I was saying, if I called you the female.
Well, if somebody calls me a sex offender,
That could be. It could be tantamount to causing whatever. I mean, you could argue if they're trying to start a riot and get you killed. Yeah,
I could claim I feel anxious and harassed.
I think you can.
And
no, because
what are the other words that I need to use?
Charlie Beach has had people arrested, I think, because they told him they've confirmed it that if you call it, it's something. You'd have to watch his vid for the technical stuff, but it is on his vid. He has had. He said if you call people something like that, it crosses the line into something more serious.
Well, I'm going to get a bacon butty and a sausage sandwich from... Is he shutting soon? He said he'd be open when he's finished. 2 o'clock. I got 20 minutes. He doesn't like this lot because he has a crap. He never gets to... he loses a lot of business, I think, is what I'm trying to say. When these idiots are around here. YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. The thing on your back suggests that you're not.
I'm not with them.
No.
Yeah, I support my country,
Good man. Good man.
despite the fact it's run by a bunch of commies who we have to get rid of.
Have they given you any crap for your?
No, the only crap I've had today is there's one lady over there keeps shouting at me then I'm a sex offender. So I've never seen her before in my life. Yeah.
So what's your cause then?
Just realised looking at you four, I'm never going to get in place. I can't grow one.
Yours are too thin, sir. That's what
Oh!
it is. Yeah.
I
And
didn't
handsome.
say that, did
And
I?
handsome.
And he's too hard working.
I do this for
Anyway.
it's money, building up a channel. I get paid for the number of views that I get.
Do you watch all the usual ones on YouTube?
Charlie Beach, yeah,
Beach in Manchester.
yeah, all of them. Marty Blackburys. Oh, thank you very much. He is the ringleader. That wasn't very pleasant, was it? Oh, I'm a far right scumbag now. What makes you think I'm far right? What makes you think I'm far right? Oh, what makes you think that? The disgusting thing on my back. He says, right. Our flag, according to this scumbag here, is far right and racist and fascist. Despite the fact fascism is far left. But that is
Unfucking believable.
But we got him. Solely the flag of Britain, the flag of England, the flag of Britain is far right. That makes you far right. Welcome to the UK. Welcome to this government. No, they don't do anything. But that's the new definition of far right, the British flag. That is the definition of it. According to the leader of the Pro-Palestine Solidarity Campaign. Yeah.
So when's this? Is this going out now?
This is live now. I've been live for 1.5 hours. Monday Media. Monday Media. So Monday without the A, Media. And it's 2 M's green. Is the you will be.
Sounds like my kind of group, if the truth be known.
We're not a group, we're all individuals. So I'm here today with the guy with the dark glasses, Street Hawk. So he's live at the moment.
Yeah.
There. Usually with News Now Yorkshire and Marty Blackburn. If we go to Manchester, we'll meet up with various people there. Might go to Nottingham, Nuneaton, Birmingham, London. So, but we're usually Leeds based and around here.
So do you get paid off the advertisements that get attached to you?
Exactly, yeah.
So do they look for you? You have to ask them.
Once you've got 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours on your thing, they then send you stuff going, you do know you can be monetized, and if you go submit, then they will check through your channel and determine whether they'll give you it.
I think of a certain one here watching him work.
He's still thinking about this guy going far right is the British flag, you know?
Why would he say that?
Because that's what they all think. Every single one of them. The term far right has completely changed. It is now, if you don't follow them, you are far right. And they'll call you a fascist despite the fact that fascism is left wing. They'll call you a Nazi despite the fact Nazism is left wing. Socialist, communist stuff. It's like madness. But they haven't gone yet. They're just standing there. I might have to go and annoy them some more. See you later. Nice terrorist flag, love it. So they're just standing here, doing nothing. But this is the guy. This is the guy you all want to see. This guy who thinks that anything and anybody that does not follow his version of shite is far right. I've no idea what else he does in his life. I don't know who pays him to do this. But he's a very angry man, very angry. We'll have a look at a Ducati instead. And we got a Honda Africa Twin here. Big bike, big bike. Taller than the Ducati. Stunning machine. My legs aren't long enough to be able to have something that size. Well, I fancy a bacon sandwich, and the guy is closing at 2 o'clock, so I might as well go and grab one. So I'm going to end this live stream here now. If I come back with my bacon sandwich, I can eat it in front of them.
I'm vegetarian. Yeah, they're probably not vegetarian. It's only me you'll be doing it.
I wish,
I was going to kill them mostly.
I wish it was a McDonald's though.
Yeah, but you got to remember I'm probably the only vegetarian here.
And I'll happily annoy Adam because he's vegetarian. Right, I am going to. You will have seen from my thumbnail that I actually advertised. I advertised Grubs Up, and I'm going to advertise Grubs Up again. Grubs Up is this this little food place here. So Grubs Up since 2019. This type of stuff ruins his business on these days. Are you still open, sir?
I am
Just open, just open. I am going to have... Is it cash only or...
No.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. What do you suggest?
Steak Canadian.
Steak Canadian, egg, cheese and onion.
That's the turkey.
That's the one I'm going for. That's the one I'm going for. Right then, guys, I will see you again sometime soon. Thank you very much for watching. Hello, no piro, no party. No piro, no party. David G, just saying hello to a few people. Brojo, who haven't I seen? Who haven't I said hello to? Bev. Right, that's it. It's done. It's over. I've been on for 1.5 hours, and I will see you all soon. Thank you very much for watching.